All right, Mike Ewing leads the video and social media teams at News Nation here in Chicago. He is a Wisconsin native, elder millennial, and co-founder of the Chicago Media Bowling League, which just celebrated 10 years. You may have seen his most recent work near the corner of Sacramento and Diversey Avenues, where his house is currently adorned with 6-foot-wide inflatable eyeballs. And right now, Mike has 2 minutes to tell us his answer to tonight's question. Mike?
Those are Halloween decorations for the record. Okay, so I feel like a lot of the conversations we have these days, my friends, with people you know, they start this way, like, oh, did you hear that? And then they're like, yeah. Because we're all so chronically online, we're all so plugged in that weirdly we're all hearing the same stories and the same things, like constantly every day. But did you hear that the Shiger idol is one of the oldest known wooden sculptures, dating back 12,000 years? It's in Russia. Noise cameras could soon be issuing tickets to people automatically in Chicago. Did you know that? That's great. And there's a Makers Market coming to Ravenswood next weekend. Did you hear that? If you didn't hear any of those things, I have a website for you. This is actually pretty funny back to back. www.facebook.com. Okay. Stick with me. This is a take nobody asked for, but I'm going to give it right now. Facebook is a social network that crams all your favorite people, hashtag content, and your worst impulses into one place. You may have deleted Facebook because of there's a lot of reasons, like psychological reasons, government, censorship, facial recognition, treatment of employees and contractors. We all know the story, right? Okay, but here are 10 reasons, stick with me, why maybe you should come back, or why I have found a way to make this toxic place actually helpful in my life. Number one, I can't remember your birthday. It's super helpful. Hey, no other reason, just stay on Facebook. Your mom, my mom is, maybe your mom is on there too, but everybody says that's why we're on social media. It all is to connect with family, weirdly. It's all different demographic data, but every number one reason for every demographic they say is to connect with friends and family. Your weird uncle is on there, okay? But if your weird uncle is like my weird uncle, and they shared some misinformation, the algorithm is actually like really de-indexed them, and you'll see a lot less of your weird uncle because they kind of told it themselves in their feed. Okay, the bar is pretty low for content on Facebook. That's a good thing, right? Like TikTok's too hard, Instagram is too performative. I like that. We're really doing evites. I'm sorry, I can't really do that. Plus, there's tons of good things you can find there. Okay, it sucks at news. We can all agree on that, and actually Facebook agrees with you too. They're kind of kicking news off the platform, but they secretly brought back, oh geez, remember the basic feed, so you can actually subscribe to things you like and get your news without the algorithm interfering. Oh yeah, take control of your algorithm, unliking and downvoting aggressively. Again, another thing they added, because there was like, a lot of governments made them do it, you can actually, if you're on mobile, you can say show more or show less of certain type of content, so they actually added it downvote content. Like more and less, inspiring content. Burst your filter bubble, there's all kinds of websites that show news articles from different perspectives I'm going way over. Groups, this is the real reason why I wanted this in the first place. Groups on Facebook are amazing. Some I suggest, Chicago Soup Society, great soup recipes. We got some lots of people here. Illinois Mycological Society, just like people finding mushrooms and being like, is this poisonous? And then people like, don't eat it. Yeah, and then houseplants. So anyways, so some of the better sides of the internet is in Facebook right now. People help rescue lost dogs all the time. And even though it's awkward and imperfect, sometimes we can use tools against the way that they were built to actually bring us closer together. So thank you.